Hey everyone, coming to you not live from the wasteland, waiting for the bombs to fall. Sorry I'm not live. Sorry I'm not streaming. You know how it is. I leave, everything goes to crap. You can't swear in the beginning of a video. I don't know if my editors are going to get a run at this. You know, I don't want to interrupt the perceived authenticity of a handheld phone, segment in vertical format. In reality, of course, this is a multi-million-dollar soundstage. I should talk about the thing I wanted to talk about. In the little time that I had before I escaped cell service entirely, I saw that Iran struck Israel back. I understand there's a lot of World War III posturing right now, which people love to do. Westerners love to talk about World War III right before, like, they make brunch plans, and always when Middle Eastern countries, duke it out with each other. If bombs falling in the Middle East meant bombs falling in America, we would be gone by now. If you're living in the Middle East and listening to this, don't take any of that personally. Your lives matter too. If you're watching this channel, you probably know where I side with regard to this. The fact that Israel unambiguously initiated this conflict, the fact that the neocons, war hawks, and deep state MIC types, and very, very loudly Fetterman are on social media explaining how, we have to stand with Israel, we have to pray for Israel. We pray for Israel right before they bomb an Iranian apartment block. Now, obviously, of course, the denunciations will come out. The question for me, right, is since Iran is obviously, well, they have, and they're going to continue to counterattack in this conflict that Israel unambiguously started, is there a chance of our involvement? Like, what's the actual outcome here? Obviously, Netanyahu isn't going to want this to be like a one-and-done thing, right? The idea that this is a surgical strike to eliminate Iran's nuclear facilities is ridiculous. Iran's nuclear facilities are well-developed, heavily shielded, and in many cases, very underground, right? Like the idea that like, 1, 2, 3, 4 bombing runs? No. This is being done to prolong Netanyahu's war cabinet. And of course, the entire Israeli state feeds on the war and the blood of civilians. So once that stops, what are they going to do? What's the national output after that? What are they going to concern themselves with? They get bored, honestly. So there will be no end to it, at least not with things being as they are. I don't know what that means in the context of Iran, though, right? Like, what do we see after, bombing round 1, 2, 3? Israel can't put boots in the ground in Iran because that would be insane. The IDF has been scuffed significantly in just trying to manage the Gaza Strip and Hezbollah. The idea that they could invade and occupy Iran is nonsensical. And likewise, right, Iran would be insane to attempt to do that to Israel. So it seems like it's just like an indefinite exchange of missiles and drones. I don't know. I don't know if that exchange, I don't know if the threat that Iran nominally poses to Israel through this exchange would be sufficient to maintain Netanyahu's legacy, right? Like, I don't know. Like, do you understand what I mean? Am I being clear here, or is the sun getting to me? Netanyahu needs a sense of threat to justify his continued presence, his not being ousted from the War Council. And how impressive is this to people, really? Oh, wow. Okay. So Israel goaded Iran into, bombing Tel Aviv a little bit. Is that it? Is that enough? Is that sufficient to keep Netanyahu in for another God knows how long? A year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20? Or are they going to push for more? Are they going to push for American involvement, I know that Trump and a lot of Americans don't want to get involved in the Middle East, but it seems like in a lot of cases with regard to the Middle East, what Israel wants, Israel gets because of the, of course, deep and long-standing ties that America and Israel have, our business contracts, our military contracts, they say America is like 10 corporations in a trench coat. I really, not to say the allegations are false. I really think that more applies to Israel, though, honestly. Anyway, I don't know. The American people have absolutely no appetite for this conflict. So I don't know how the hell this is going to be sold to people. I know that Twitter isn't the best barometer for where people are at, politically, right? Like if you go by Twitter, then 50% of America is communist and the other 50% is a neo-Nazi, which increasingly becomes true every year, but we're not there quite yet. It seems, though, on Twitter, at least judging from the replies that I've seen to the mandatory, we stand with Israel, pray for Israel tweets that, of course, came out from like every politician right after Israel bombed Iran and killed civilians out of nowhere. Nobody's here for this. Who cares? Like, who's buying this? Nobody is. The Democratic voter base overwhelmingly sides more with Palestinians than Israelis. And the Republican voter base, even if they're more Hitlerite on this specific topic, has been sold anti-war isolationism by Trump for a decade now. So, like, the marketing has worked. Nobody wants this conflict. I don't know how it pans out. Anyway, good luck, everyone, and I'll try to be streaming soon, okay? Take care.